Alright, so how y'all doing? We're super doing well in today's video, continuing on with the theme of the new sports outfits, and honestly these two outfits are some of the coolest looking outfits we've gotten. I do really like some of the more modern outfits we've gotten, and although it doesn't really fit the theme of the Ragnarok update, I don't know, it's really good to see. Also really good that we finally got Meliodas' 5th headpiece and Diane's 5th weapon. There are still units that miss that or are missing like their max cosmetics. I mean, there's some units that at this point are going to get them, older units like Death Pierce and whatnot, but really good to see. Jumping over to the closet here, you can see he is now finally maxed out, and this costume is just so good. I'm sure you guys all know what Trader Meliodas does by this point, and having a look at the gear, some pretty decent rolls. Obviously, Meliodas being the main character of the franchise, he's going to have some pretty decent gear, but when I was thinking of actual teams to use alongside him, I feel like we've pretty much covered all of the Trader Meliodas teams, and this is a team that doesn't really get shown off an awful lot, and definitely a strong team of his. The sheer amount of damage you get from Meliodas and the utility you get out of the Jack of Light Gothar and True Seeker Melon, it's pretty much all you need to win matches. And why not with Chuck Barn in the back? I've been absolutely loving this Barn as of recent because you can just put him on any team and he works so well defensively and offensively. So this is a team we're using today, and let's jump right into it. And I feel like this is one team as well where we're not going to just be stuck to our main, starting turn. I usually repeat the same kind of starting in every single time, but could really switch it up with this one. I definitely want to try and weaken this DN as much as possible. Really nice that we got the extra Merlin card, but I think I'll just use the Dissolve one. We still get the second half of the melee passive with the 2 single target cards, but quickly as we're getting into this, is that gonna stop the, okay, so no, attack disable still comes out. Damn, that is so broken. Even the evasion food doesn't stop it, but something before we fully dive into this video, something I just like to talk about is we do have a Discord. We've had one for quite a while now, and it's not something I really talk about an awful lot, which is why I wanted to talk about it just a little bit in this video, but run by some absolutely amazing people. Please go ahead, show your faces, show some love. Just something I wanted to promote a little bit since, yeah, like I said a second ago, not something I talk about a crazy amount. His team having the attack disable as well is going to be really annoying. Let's go for this here. We can get the True Seeker Melon ult, which does do a lot of damage. We'll chuck that card out as well. Probably should have done that in the first turn, maybe, to actually stop the... What is it? Is it just... Disables buff skills of all enemies, disables skills, which... Okay, so I think it's the 2-star one that stops the debuff skills. I mean, even if we had to stop the buff skills, we could have stopped the rank up into the attack disable, which I believe he did. Tian's got enough ult sketch as well to do the... Oh, no. Oh, okay, yeah. Just enough there. Damn, Melon is taking some damage as well. Might actually end up chucking Melon on a HP defense set, especially if she ends up dying quite a bit here. Just managing to hold on as well. Thank God. If we could draw a melee single target card as well. Even then. At the end's built up quite a bit, which is real scary to think. Let's go for this. It's going to do quite a bit of damage. We stop the ult control. Let's see how much the Flood card can do, because being the Flood effect, even though we are running the attack crit, yeah, still quite a bit of damage. I doubt Meli... I doubt Meli will be able to finish him off. Meli is just so absurd. It's so insane what this unit's capable of doing. And speaking of units and just what they're capable of doing, as of probably yesterday, I think it was sometime, the JP version had their new Tarmiel drop, and my oh my, is that unit something. Actually looks ridiculous what he's capable of doing. On paper, I haven't seen any gameplay once again. I'm trying to keep all of my first impressions for when the unit actually comes out, but it is ridiculous. And they've also gotten 4 new Holy Relics as well. One for the OG Sariel, one for the new Sariel, one for the OG Tarmiel, and one for the new Tarmiel. So he's already gotten just the full effect. I'm gonna go for this here. That's gonna get us to go through ultimate. But yeah, no, new Tarmiel already has his passive, his Grace, which is an insanely broken Grace, and a new Holy Relic. I haven't had a look at what the Holy Relic actually does, but the Grace and the passive all look so insanely good. He's actually another unit that has access to the Flood card. And I believe he has like a, like the OG green Hilbram, his kind of buff card. Not the exact same one, it is a little bit better, but something like that. So really excited to actually try him out. Hopefully, well, I mean, I could imagine we are going to get like a bit of a dead week next week on Global. Just, only reason I am kind of hoping for that is because I'm unfortunately not going to be here. So in the next couple uploads are really going to be just pre-recorded, just trying to smash them all out in time for when I'm not here. And we get the forfeit. And that cut-in on Meliodas is looking so goddamn nice. Even nicer than the Diane one, that's for sure. This is a team where having Merlin is going to be so ridiculously powerful. Honestly, I think we could probably kill King turn 1 here. with the kind of damage from the Flood card. King is just such a squishy unit, and his shield does such a good effect. When you go second, it can be, wow, MELI really hitting us with 0 crits on that one. Ouch, ouch, ouch. What can he do? What can he do here? So he has access to both the Gotha cards, and why does he have a card at the end? Now, I'm guessing that's another Gotha card, actually. Rank up into double dissolve or double rank up? Rank up into double dissolve. Probably would have been better to go for the level 3 instead, get the merger, get the extra ult gauge, but it is what it is. Can get another turn of attack disable, which, why not? It's not very often I use True Seeker Melon, so when we have her, we might as well just play to the full extreme effect of toxicity. I can't even speak at the point in time. Let's see how much damage we're going to do with the Pierce card here. Always amazed by this Pierce card as well, and finally ditched Meliodas on the deer raid. I've gone ahead and actually done a couple of videos on the deer, and I'm using what's known as like the new best team for deer, and it is actually crazy what the Jormungandr is able to do. This is probably the first video I'm going to record since actually using her a whole bunch in the deer, and I am so grateful that this unit is in the game. Oh my god, Zeldris is doing a lot of damage to Melon there. Let's see, who do I want to get rid of? That could we go 1, 2, and 3. That might be able to kill everyone. Using the stronger card first on Gotha, just because I feel like once we get the extra attack buff, we might have enough damage to just kill the 1-star. Definitely should have swapped that around, actually. That definitely would have been a whole lot better on Zeldris. The no crit hurt as well. I mean, there's no way we aren't winning this match. The costume looks so nice, and I know it doesn't fit the theme of the team. I mean, they all kind of dressed all in dark clothing, but oh, Kyo doing some damage as well. That has got to be an attack crit, Kyo. Ain't no way you're telling me that man does that much with HP defense. The Gotha's on HP defense, and is like one of the tankiest units. Oh well, good to see Vaughn in the front, and we can finish off Kyo. Come on, want to see the single target damage. I haven't got any ultimates off with him yet, so definitely have to try and get one of those off throughout the video. It's just so hard to use 5 cards with MELI and not have already won the match. And another King Kyo team, with the fact that he has that costume, and got the Zenith. Surely this isn't an actual, it's gotta be, right? The King costume's like one of the hardest ones to get out of like all of the, it's not called Guild, is it Guild Wars cosmetics? I think the King one is definitely up there, and I believe Meliodas is also really high up there. Maybe I'm mistaken by that one. Honestly, the fact that those costumes are what they are, and like how difficult they are to like actually access and have, even if you get the costumes, you don't even have them forever. If you're not in like that same ranking bracket in the Guild Wars the next season, they actually remove the costume. Like you have to constantly stay in like that kind of bracket in order to keep the costume, which is so ridiculous. I do understand, because or otherwise you'd have people, you know, getting top 1 and then never playing again. You know, you get all the cosmetics and then you kind of let everyone else get them. I reckon they fumbled the bag really hard with that one. Another match though that we're just going to clear through so easily. Actually, I'm going to try and get this one done a little bit quicker. We'll throw the Melon card out, we'll throw the MELI card, and I think we might skip on to the next opponent, hopefully get a different matchup. Pierce card do maybe like 200,000? Almost 400,000, geez. Still underestimating him. But other than the Charmiel, I don't think we got an awful lot more in the most recent JP update. Just trying to think, did we get any... We did actually get a new Hawkshop costume for Skadi, which is really nice. Let's go for this here. Yeah, new Hawkshop pass, or Hawk Pass skin for Skadi, which is really cool, especially since she's pretty much one of the best units for deer. Now, she works so much better Matrona. The one thing I had about Matrona is not having double attack cards, and especially not double single target attack cards, which, I mean, even now that we're not using Trader Melee, it's not the biggest thing in the world. The amount of times you just get that taunt card and you didn't need it was so painful, but costume looks really cool. I haven't seen the full costume, just the cutout, but that's really nice. And I believe other than that, they just got like a bunch of like bingo events, just small little things, not a huge update. Can we, I got us Liz. Maybe we go 1, surely we can double kill with melee, right? Get the extra buff off on Escanor, not going to do much damage. I really like the polarized card as well. I know it's not the strongest card in the world because of there's obvious consistency issues with it not being at max ult gauge all the time. You're losing a lot of damage, and Same with the alt control, but it's definitely an interesting card, and I think this Gother and the new Diane are the only two characters that have it. There are also a whole bunch of other really interesting cards, like the Demonic Hellzone card from Zeldris, really cool card. It is unfortunate that Barn got it and he isn't really like a frontline unit per se, but still a unit that I'm going to be using a whole bunch. Let's go one. Oh, I can't use that either. We can still go for that, and we'll chuck out the MELI card. Get the MELI ultimate as well. We can actually show it off unless they forfeit, so fingers crossed they don't. And then I believe after this, it is onto our final match. MELI almost killing the Escanor as well. There it is. Get to see the card again. Unfortunately, we don't get to see the full ultimate animation. But hey, what can you do? Maybe we can get another ultimate in the final match. Finish it off. Actually, on one of the more recent videos, we had like 3.3 million damage with King, which it was against the Barn team, and we did remove a whole bunch of buffs, so it is pretty much the strongest you're going to be seeing from King. Here's 6/6. Look at how nice that looks, man. Easy 700,000. But here we go, final victim, up against the Ludo team, and we managed to out CC. I actually do have enough Holy Relic materials to make the Ludosio Holy Relic now, but, and here's why I say but, with the fact that they got 4 new Archangel Holy Relics on the JP update, I'm thinking it might be best just holding on to them. The initial kind of like hyper and Ludosio's Holy Relic is kind of past. I know he's going to be a character that I'm going to want to showcase him with as well, which is the only thing making me think I still want to use it, but making 4 Holy Relics is so much, and there's probably just going to have to be characters that I skip out on in all honesty, because yeah, that is just so many materials, and I don't think we even have enough time to gather that many materials. Making the Holy Relic like the OG King was such a mistake. I was doing it just for box CC and a little bit for association CC, since, you know, it is going to help out the Barn, because obviously King has the, I think it's called the Fate Link, where they get like the different attack. He has the Fate Link with Barn, so you obviously want to use him as the best association. Definitely wasn't worth it. I regret that. Oh, so hard. And then we missed out on the whole first week of Ludosio, and now I don't even know if I want to build the Ludosio one as of yet, so definitely don't go ahead and waste Holy Relic materials, is all I'm trying to say. Really no extra MELI cards, can't rush an ultimate. Let's go for this, we'll get the go through ultimate. See if we can do some nice damage with this final card. It's level 2 and type advantage. Maybe kill, I doubt this will kill King, that's for sure. Maybe some crits might get close, yeah, even if the full thing was crits, I think we were just shy. And hey, we can finish off with a MELI card, which is nice. Yeah, super fun team. If you guys have these units built, which, I mean, MELI, obviously, if MELI, you're going to have him built. Jack of Light, Gother, and True Sigma are both very strong characters, and haven't used the Unknown team in a while, so may have to do a video on that one. But there we go, that just about does it for today's video. Once again, absolutely loving these new sports costumes, and I feel like MELI might have to take the better one. Diane's is still super good, and they're both for me like S tier costumes. I don't know, the MELI's has also got a couple weird aspects about it, like the sword and stuff like that, and the headpiece as well. I do like the headpiece a lot more than like this caged one. But hey, once again, that just about does it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit the like button, subscribe. Really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.